everybody doing? Let me know if you can hear me. You cannot see me, but overall I'm having a little bit of issues with internet today. Let me know if you can hear me and you can see me very, very well, legends. We're having a little bit of issues with internet today, but let me know right away if you can hear me, you can see me, legends, right away. And we are going to take a look at the price action of Bitcoin. Can we hold this $57,000 range? This is a level that we were mentioning on yesterday's live stream. If we were to get that major drop, that we could be holding this zone right over here at $57,000. The main reason why was this huge high volume node on the volume profile, the VRVP on Tradingview. This is the highest, one of the highest volume nodes. The highest volume node is down here at $48,000. But we have a second high volume node of the last 2-3 years. Looks and sounds good. Thank you very much for confirming there. I've had my internet connection here saying it's a bit wobbly. So overall, let's I can hear you and see you. Valerie, how are you doing? Let's go quickly through the comment section. I think maybe some people are having some issues. However, if that is going to be the case, then I'll just obviously close the live stream. But let me go quickly through the comment section. We'll be going through the analysis here on Bitcoin. Let me just say hello to everybody right over here. We have Mustafa. Hello, Andy. We love watching you. Would you look at RXD coin, CoinX? Best regards. Absolutely, yes. I will take a look at that for you in just a few minutes, okay? Let's get it ready here on the chart. I got many things to talk about here today. We got Bitcoin, obviously, doing the main technical analysis. What are the next levels of resistance? Of course, we did get a rejection from the VWAP, the volume weighted average price on the lower time frame. We'll zoom in on the lower time frame, but I want to talk about Bitcoin, the stock market, the DXY also just getting into this resistance, flipping into support right now. We could get an epic bounce. We do have the Federal Press Conference, okay, Federal Reserve Press Conference today in just a few hours from now. I think it's mainly priced in. We got interest rate decisions. I don't think there's going to be any cuts. I think it's going to be in the next coming months. However, let's see what they say in the conference, right? In the press conference, this might totally change. You might think, you know what? Next month I am going to get interest rate cuts right away, right? So anyway, we're going to go through a little bit of news that we have mentioned in today's video update, but overall some, different things that is going on. We've got fear and greed index that is neutral right now. We've been at extreme greed last month. The last few days has been in greed, and now it's getting a balance. So this is kind of a healthy corrective move. No doubt that if we go to fear, it would be even better for a healthy corrective move. Get everybody in doubt with this correction. However, it's not looking too great. We are holding here a major level of support. Let me go continue through the comment section just to say hello, for respect here for my community. Successful Stories, what's up? You know why I'm here, for the best TA, says Successful Stories. Thank you very much. Yeah, we do simple, easy to understand technical analysis, where so you can understand why are we getting certain bounces, why are we getting rejection. We got a beautiful rejection from the VWAP. We didn't quite manage to hit that level of resistance mentioned in today's video, but we will go through that in just 1 second. In my opinion, the minimum target is $52,000. No doubt that $52,000 is an option. It is definitely an option. We're going to talk about the technicals, why we could hit $52,000 in the next coming minutes. It's like we will go through the technicals, why we could hit that level and why we could get an epic bounce from that level as well, right? The first level we mentioned yesterday was this one right over here. So far, we did get a bounce of $1,000. However, we were hitting that technical volume weighted average price, the VWAP, and we were getting the resistance, right? Let's just zoom in here on the lower time frame, such as the 5-minute time frame, and zoom in here right away. And I'm going to go through that, why we did get that resistance, okay, which was basically the VWAP. Oh my goodness, I'm having some internet connection issues today. Yesterday was working really good. Today it's not working that good. But overall, let's get the VWAP here into the chart. You can see that volume weighted average price. My goodness, just getting that big resistance right there. We were talking about a technical dead cat bounce high here from the drop of today. Very nicely. It's a very good technical level. We could hit that level actually. And this is not a bad long attempt. The main reason why I did jump into a long position here, very, very tight stop loss. The main reason why it is the 618 Fibonacci from this low to the high. And we could form another wave here to the upside and then potentially get the roll down. That is if we do not get the roll down from current price levels, right? This was a beautiful shorting trade. This is kind of a little bit of a risky long position. We're forming a little bit of a double bottom going sideways right there at the 618 Fibonacci. Could it hold, get a little bit large of a relief rally, and then maybe fail to do so and come down, or will we just break down from here? We are in a very aggressive downtrend. Shorts are in your advantage, no doubt. Anybody that is trying to long, do it safely with very good risk management, very tight stop losses, wait for consolidations, manage risk very, very well. On this event, we had hundreds of millions of dollars today getting extremely liquidated, guys. We do not want to, we're building up more liquidity here, so the people are interested in getting into swing long positions. They got stop losses very, very far away, $56,000, $55,000, a lot of liquidation right there. People trading irresponsibly. We've got a lot right there of liquidations, and with this drop, obviously, where there's been hundreds of dollars of liquidations happening. Let's go. Keelan, how are you doing? What's up? Thanks for joining the stream. Let's go continue with the comment section right away. I'm here again for the all great TA, says Valerie. Thank you very much. In my opinion, we go to 52K, says Jorge. We have Random Stuff TV not going to happen. Why are you so sure? Okay. We got Random saying that we're not going to go to $52,000. Random Stuff's TV. Hola Yaron, Bidman, hello. Umar, yes, everything is perfect. Vanilla, Funk, hello. Stream gone. Oh, stream has gone, says Vanilla. Okay, yeah, we're having some issues. Huge drop. Hey, lagging. Yes, it is lagging. Is there time to start accumulation some alts? Lag, bro. Yes, it is lagging. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, the internet is not going too well, unfortunately. I need to get a connection here. Really, really sorry. If the stream does crash, it is lagging, unfortunately. Oh my goodness. If it is going to be very, very bad, guys, I will end the stream, look to solve the internet connection, and maybe hop into another stream. Sweep the lows, and then I'm in, baby, says Kamari. Okay. Guys, confirm me down below. We almost got 1,000 likes on yesterday's stream. We got about 750 likes, so I almost had to dye my hair pink for today's live stream. I was checking it to see if we got to 1,000 likes to dye my hair pink. No, we did not arrive, so that was lucky. That was lucky, because if not, I would be streaming with pink hair today, which would be absolutely epic. All good now, says Random Stuff. Okay, cool. Stream is okay. Right. Sweep of the lows. Let's go through higher time frames, legends, on Bitcoin. We can take a look at some altcoins. I haven't forgotten about you, Mustafa. Okay, RXD. Okay, I haven't forgotten about you. But let's talk about the major levels of support and also the levels of resistance. Let's talk about support levels first of all, where we could be heading. We might sweep the lows. Someone's saying here, if we sweep the lows of today, which we are building a little bit of liquidity, it would be interesting. It would be interesting for a double bottom. Just get that wick beneath $56,500, right? Get a little bit of a movement down to the low 56K area, and that will be a sweep of some liquidity that we do have here at that range. Okay, we've probably got about over 100 million in long liquidations, and then get a significant bounce. Of course, it's going to be very difficult. It will be difficult because we have the Fed press conference in the few hours, and I would suggest to you, to me, myself, to be very careful trading in that hour, right, while we have the interest rate cuts, which is, there's not going to be any cuts. I think everybody knows that. But there is going to be volatility anyway, right? And then the conference is going to be interesting. Just during the conference and after the conference, we are probably going to see significant volatility, because depending on what this man says, We could have a very bearish reaction or a very bullish reaction. Okay, so we need to be very, very cautious with our trading in the next coming hours. Let's go right away with the higher time frame levels of support. Let's just zoom out here on the chart and take a look at the clearest higher low pivot, which is right over here from January, sitting at $38,000 to the all-time high. This is a clear high time frame level to take a look at Fibonacci retracement. Bit low to the pivot high. Well, we can see how the Fibonacci levels have been very well respected. We've got the 236 here getting, a little bit of a reaction here. We've been getting some bounces, but then breakthrough, a bit of volatility through it. But overall did get another bounce right over here. So that 382 did get significant bounce of a few $1,000s. All right, from this pivot low to the pivot high. Instantly got a bounce here when we got to that level on the 15th of March. Next level, 382, beautiful reaction. This got a bounce of over $7,000, okay, even on the first bounce, okay, the first drop. 50% Fibonacci has not yet been touched. This is what is disturbing right now from this zone. This is what is disturbing. We have dropped down here and we haven't managed to hit the 50% Fibonacci retracement from this higher time frame pivot low to the pivot high. So I get the point. If we do come all the way down there to that level, it will be very interesting to speculate in a double bottom. The main reason why, just beneath the low from today, we do have the 50% Fibonacci from the higher time frames. We know the 382 has respected very, very well during the last few weeks with an epic bounce from 60K all the way up to 67K. So just because of that, we could assume that this low can be retested and get a huge wick beneath and liquidate those early long positions, unless you are having very good risk management here and you are having a close stop loss and a close invalidation. Sweep those lows and then get a significant rise to sweep up the lower high of today. This is where we did get rejection from the VWAP. It was kind of an acceptable short position. Why was this an acceptable short position? The situation here was your stop loss at the VWAP, right? But VWAP got a beautiful rejection today. And one of the main reasons that this was a massive level of resistance, okay, let me just explain that here very nicely. It is because of this high volume right over here. When we zoom in on the chart, where do we see this high volume? It's from this huge candlestick here that we've had today with insane red volume. When we get a box, okay, from the candle close and the wick and we extend it, we can see exactly this is one of the main reasons why the price did get a rejection here. We got a rejection because of this massive high volume node. Also with the VWAP in confluence. However, taking this short is a little bit complex. The main reason is your stop loss, right? Your stop loss, okay, we did get a bit of a consolidation. You could just randomly put a stop loss here just slightly above the highs and speculate that this is going to get a roll down. Usually you want to put your stop loss at clear invalidation levels, and getting it above this lower high is you kind of asking for it, right? That would be a wick high and then a corrective move. Actually a very good valid short position in my opinion. It was explained in today's video update. It's the first dead cat bounce high from today's drop, which is always a good zone for the price to reach and even get a rejection, okay? Get a solid rejection. It's a classic level where the price does get a rejection, the first dead cat bounce high from a major drop with high volume. And it's also the 618 Fibonacci from the pivot high of today before the drop to the pivot low. We have the 618 slightly above it, right? So that's a classic zone where you can see the price popping through, and once you get that pop, you start hitting the 618 Fibonacci and that lower high from the dead cat bounce, and then look for that decent pullback, at least to round about the VWAP and this pivot high that could flip as support, or it could actually roll back down. It's a good setup We need to be very cautious. We need to see the rejection. We need to manage risk very, very well, okay? Because there's no doubt a possibility of a short squeeze. We're starting to see bearishness. We're starting to see a lot of people calling for much lower levels, $52,000, right? And no doubt that, yeah, maybe it's going to happen. But I would be very much aware of a possible major recovery here and a short squeeze, right? The major drop of today can be instantly recovered. We've seen that many times. So 52K, let's go, says P2P. Yeah, I think a lot of people are expecting 52K. 52K is a very technical level. There's massive confluence at 52K. And the main reason why, I think you guys know, of course, which has been mentioned also on the video updates, that it's the 618 Fibonacci from the clear pivot low here to the pivot high. 618 Fibonacci, we do have also that high volume node on the volume profile. Big high volume node at that level, as you can see on the chart. And it's also the 1.618 extension if we are going to see this as a very aggressive ABC, right? I would be personally quite bullish and attempt not only a day trade long position, right, where I would be looking for a bounce of a few $1,000s and take instant profits as we bounce up, and be very defensive with my stop loss, realizing that we are in a downtrend and we might just roll down from there, right? We do not want to be adding to our position, trying to catch a falling knife. We want to see the reaction, see the quick recovery, get that wick beneath the high volume node and the 618 Fibonacci zone, and just look for that recovery. Jump into the recovery, not jump in and as we're falling and you basically got a huge massive train against you. And this is not the way how we want to trade, right? You're trying to catch the bottom or trying to catch a falling knife for a reversal, because then you have the powerful wick that is just getting you destroyed. I remember when I used to do silly trading like this many years ago, and you just get wrecked and just wrecked and continue getting wrecked. And we do not want to do that, guys. We do not want to do that. I know your emotions can play. You want to try and catch the bottom. You want to be the one that is, trading the bottom. But no, we want to follow the trend, obviously. And the trend is to the downside for the last few weeks. So no doubt scalps and day trades are in your advantage, okay, to the downside shorts. Let's go right away. Hey, Andy. Oh, yeah, sorry, my bad. We got Elgato here. We got Elgato. Oh, I'm in some really technical issues today. I'm having lots of technical issues. Hopefully you can hear me and you can see me now again. My goodness. Set up here. I'm in a new office here, by the way, if you've noticed. But yeah, having a little bit of technical issues with internet, with the camera. My goodness, what a mess. But let's go. It's snowing in there. It frosted. It froze. Yes, it is. It did. Sorry about that. We just saw Elgato right there. This looks like a monster. Live stream keeps ending. Okay, it seems like I'm having some issues here with the internet, guys. I'm really sorry. This is not professional. This is not good. But sometimes it happens, right? Sometimes it happens. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm already poor on fiat, but I'll get a lot poorer if we go below 50K, says PBH. I know. I do have some cash on the sidelines. There are some altcoins that I'm willing to buy in the next coming weeks and months if we were to continue to the downside. And that is Chainlink, that is Mina. I am getting a video uploaded on Sunday just to make you understand where the price could go in the next coming weeks and months, and how this is very likely a second corrective wave for a lot of the altcoins. It's going to be devastating. Altcoins, a lot of them have corrected even over 50%, and they could correct another 30-40% in the coming weeks, guys. I don't want to put any fear on you, but it will be a good opportunity, no doubt. And I want to explain that on a video on Sunday. I'm lagging, or am I lagging? Or yes. Okay. So it seems like we got Andy. It's all good. Some people are lagging, some people are not. Okay. Jackie Wood is my hero. Jackie Wood is my mother, but it's also my grandfather, who was a professional TT racer in the Isle of Man. Apparently, sadly enough, he did pass away just last year. So anyway, let's go right away through the comment section. Continue here. 48K would be a devastating target. That would be a moment where you would be really in doubt for the price action to actually continue to the downside. However, it is the highest volume node here. It's basically the point of control from the price action of 2021 and 2022. Let's put a little bit of background music, guys. Let's put a bit of background music. Oh my God. Yeah, it seems like the stream is crashing. We're having some stream is ending. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to have to end up because my views are going up and down, up and down. It's going crazy. It's going really, really crazy. So I need to sort out the internet. I will be finishing the stream because this is obviously not good for the algorithm. Algorithm's going to go crazy with so many drop-offs and coming back in. Need to solve the internet issue. Really sorry about this. We'll be back with more tomorrow. There was some really interesting stuff, guys. If you do still see me, let me know. 52, we love you, Andy, and we love a Bitcoin sale. Yes, we do. Absolutely, we do. Going long since everyone looking for 48.52K. Thank you. Very true. Very true. We do have, my goodness. All good now. Okay. A lot of people are expecting low targets, right, with this drop. We are starting to see the fear right now with the fear and greed index. So no doubt that this is good, right? We need people to be fearful, need people to actually look for lower targets. And this is why a reason why we could be short-term bullish, right? Nobody would expect the market to do something like this. Woof, right? And then suddenly a massive pump. We're starting to trade again above 60K, 61K. That would be absolutely awesome, right? Nobody thinks that this is possible. Nobody would expect this, right? So you can expect the unexpected for Bitcoin, right? I don't want to give any hope, no hopium here, but there could be a massive short squeeze, right? People are getting very, very bearish with this drop. And we are still very much in bullish market structure. We're still very much inside of this possible ABC corrective move. Have a look at BTC heat map. Yeah, we got more of liquidity above us if we are talking about billions of dollars. You know, for the last 24 hours, we got a bit of liquidity down here. We might sweep those lows and then get a rise. But taking a look at the heat map, obviously, from the last month, we've got billions and billions of short liquidations, but they're very far away from current price levels. Could we hit them in the next coming days, weeks? Very, very possible. We've got a lot of liquidity here at $67,000. There's over $3 billion, $4 billion at that range of short liquidation. So could the price recover out of nowhere and get a huge, massive pump to that area? I think it's unlikely. I think, you know, something magic would have to happen. But this is crypto. We can expect the unexpected. Something curious about this, guys. I want to talk about this interesting news. Stream is fine for me. Stream is lagging. Yeah, guys, I'm going to end the stream very, very soon because obviously I want the highest quality stream for you guys. And if it's lagging, then people don't want to watch a lag. Going back to 60K says just jied. Well, I am in a speculative quick long position. It's only a little scalp if I can make a few $100 here. I have been getting into a couple of trades as the price was stopping at this level, but just the main reason of this trade is a local double bottom, the 618. Long trades are very, very risky. Okay, long trades are very, very risky here when you are in a very aggressive downtrend. Like I said, short trades are in your advantage. I'm still trading on 𝗖𝗇, guys, but however, I am testing out bluffing. Bluffing is, my goodness, these are moving, ranking very, very fast. If you take a look at bluffing on derivatives exchanges, they are moving billions of dollars in 24-hour volume. Okay, they're doing very well, and there's many interesting things to talk about bluffing. Basically, on bluffing, they do have here. I got a picture. On things that are good things to talk about. They have the assets, they are custodied in Fireblocks, which is very, very safe. You have proof of reserves verified on Nansen. It's a no KYC platform. I know 𝗖𝗍 will be going full KYC in June. And this is why we want to flip to a no KYC platform. I am interested in trading on a no KYC platform, of course, as well. And I know a lot of the viewers as well is very interested. You do get exclusive bonus with my link in the description. It's the second link for bluffing. $80,000 of deposit bonus. The more you trade, the more you deposit, the more you bonus you're going to get, okay? Up to $80,000 on futures. Check it out, guys. It is the second link down below if you want to trade on a no KYC. The entire 2024 is going to be no KYC. I can already tell you that, all right? All of the entire 2024 is no KYC for bluffing. Then we're going to see 2025 how that is going to be. But let's go right away with a little bit of news, a little bit of data here, guys, because what we do see is the this is a analysis also from what's his name? We got him here. Let me just give him a quick shout out. Benjamin Cowell. There's some things I agree with him and some things I don't. But this is very interesting. Just before, okay, the pre-rate cuts that we had back in 2019, we did get a major corrective move, all right? Not only for stocks, but also for cryptocurrencies. We got a pretty major big dip. And yeah, this is something that could be happening. We know that there's going to be some rate cuts in the next coming months at some point. I think Jerome Powell is calculating for November, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. And that's going to be in the next coming months. So just before the rate cuts, we could get that dump that is going to be priced in. After the rate cuts, we're going to see a little bit of turbulence. And then money printer should go on because we're going to see banks collapsing. That this means that the rate cuts means that the economy is not doing well at all. Okay. And inflation will be going back up to 4 or 5%. We got a bit of money printer, free liquidity, right? And obviously the risk assets should be doing very, very well. So we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens. But overall, this is not looking too good. I'm worried about the rate cuts. A lot of people think rate cuts are good. They are not. They're good several months after the rate cuts, but just before and during the rate cuts, this is not good. This means that the economy is breaking down and that needs money, all right? It needs fresh money printed. And of course, that is not good. And we have a big bearish effect, okay? Because jobs can be at risk. People want to cash out. They want to have, they don't want to have risky assets. They don't know how the economy is going to do in the next 6 months, in the next 2 years. So the natural effect here is for people cashing out all of their risk assets, stock market, crypto, when there's rate cuts. Because when there's rate cuts, it means that the economy is in very big danger. So everybody's saying rate cuts are going to be good. Yeah, not 6 to 12 months after the rate cuts, I wouldn't expect, a major rally. Because, yeah, this is not good, basically. So there's a good point about this. Let's see what the Federal Reserve Conference, Jerome Powell says within the Fed conference. He could be saying there's going to be rate cuts in September. And we could be seeing a little bit more of a tumble, right? Getting ready for those rate cuts. People meet. So anyway, there's going to be, I want to talk about some interesting stuff as well. What about Shiba Inu? Shiba Inu. Daniel, how are you doing? Daniel Singleton, thanks for joining the stream. China Bitcoin ETF in Hong Kong took in $121 million on the first trading day, which is pretty good. Let's say it's pretty good. I remember just a few weeks ago, there was billions of dollars in the US ETF inflows. This was very much expected, and this is probably going to go up to 200, then down to 100, and then down to 50. I think it's not going to be billions of dollars like in the US. So overall bullish long term, really not much short term. We did have a major collapse as soon as this was approved. Just a few hours after, we were starting seeing the price tumble down. Something interesting, guys. I'm not sure if you know Roger Ver. He is the creator of Bitcoin Cash. The U.S. Department of Justice arrested early Bitcoin investor Roger Ver, charged with tax evasion of $50 million. So he was in Dubai just a few weeks ago here for token 2049. And right now he is charged for, I'm not sure how long, but yeah, basically he is maybe not that much in trouble. I know he's definitely a multi-billionaire. He's a very, very early investor, and I think he's very well set. But anyway, he's basically getting charged for tax evasion, right? Let's go right away through some other topics, guys. Or do you want me to go through pure technical analysis, talk about the levels, talk about the interesting levels? Is this boring news for you, or do you enjoy looking at the news? So far, we have the largest corrective move from this bull market that we've had during the last few months. It's the largest one that we have since the pump starting here in early 2023 for Bitcoin. We got over a 23% correction in the last few weeks from all-time high. So higher time frame, this is the largest correction so far. Are we going to correct a little bit more? That is the question. It does look like so. Straight days of zero inflows, 4 straight days of zero inflows for BlackRock Bitcoin ETF. This is strange, right? Maybe we're going to start seeing this picking up. This is good. Let's go pure technical analysis. This is good because, well, I would expect this. They would want to buy at Bitcoin at cheaper levels, right? So maybe inflows are going to start reversing right now. You would want to buy the dip, right? So maybe this is going to reverse. But they've been 4 days without any inflows. Next, out here, while you are scared, someone just bought $68 million worth of Bitcoin here with this drop just today. We got a huge buy of 1,200 Bitcoin here with the current drop of today. So yes, people are buying the dip. We're getting the fear and greed index shifting a little bit here to neutral, going to close to fear, right? Kind of in the middle at the moment, so this is good. Just a healthy corrective move. Technical analysis. If we are going to lose this level, legends, this $57,000 range, if we are going to lose it, what other level can we see the price getting a reaction, right? We're getting a drop right now. Let's see if we do claim today's lows, which is beneath 56,600. If you are in a short from the VWAP, I would consider leaving some open to see if we tap those lows. And if we tap those lows and get a reversal, I would consider a possible long position, right? This is the only way I could get into a long at the moment with the drop. Only if it does reject from the low of today, right? A swing failure pattern, because it would be a 50% Fibonacci from the pivot low here to the pivot high. We've seen every single fib level here getting respected in a huge bounce. We are just a couple of $100 away from hitting 50%. Will we get a quick instant bounce from that level? I think it's very much possible. So you could speculate on that long here, at least of a few $100, right? I'm not talking a big recovery. This ain't a long that I'm saying it might, but I'm not saying, yeah, this is a long, this is the moment that we're going to break through here in the next coming days to the upside. It might. However, I think it's a short-term good scalp day trade, right? Where you can get a quick little reaction, be quick, very defensive, get a nice pump of a few $100, maybe claim today's lower high that we just created a few hours ago, right? But it's a good entry point, and then manage risk accordingly. Good technical levels here, zooming out. Good technical levels, zooming out. How is the stream doing, guys? Right, how is the stream doing? Anyway, the reaction is here. The reaction is here at $57,000. We could be claiming today's lows, guys. Pay attention, right? Pay attention to that level in the next coming hours. And be cautious. No doubt that in the next coming hours, we do have the Fed press conference. We got interest rate decision. We're going to see a bit of volatility, okay, in about 3.5 hours from now. Stay cautious. Trading in those hours. Manage risk accordingly, guys. Be safe. I want you to be safe with your trading. Trading is not a game, all right? I know there's some people that are getting into longs and adding to their longs. I will only add to longs. And if you're using more than a 10x leverage, okay, just with a move down of 10%, you can get liquidated, right? So yeah, basically the next level here, very important. Something interesting here, we got some daily candles, right? We got some daily candles. No doubt that there's a big major gap here, and I'm worried about this gap. Okay, this gap means one thing. There's a gap of no volume here. Basically, we're just getting a little bit of a reaction here from this only consolidation that we had from the 26th, 27th, 28th of February. Small little consolidation on the lower time frames right there. If this level is lost, it ain't going to be looking too good. You could fill all of this order block, right, and just go all the way down to $52,000. That is the interesting zone, no doubt. However, I like these daily candles. When we do analyze the daily candles, I'm trying to look for support levels. We're running out of support, guys. It's just very likely that we're just going to drop down to 52. However, we do have some support. There's a naked point of control here from this range explained in today's video, where we are getting a reaction. We did get a nice bounce of over $1,000. During the last few hours. We did get above 58k, so the reaction was there at 57k, like mentioned yesterday. But if we lose this level, it was also this daily low, right? The daily low from February the 28th. And when we take a look at the next candlestick, I would be interested here in the pivot high or the pivot low, right, which is around about $55,000. It could get a small reaction, right? Could get a small reaction, but I wouldn't count on it. I wouldn't count on it. I would have to see the price dancing around here to speculate in longs or and then shorts, right? Get a little bit of a range, because what happens when we create the range, legends? Okay, let's just go through the pure education. When we do create the range, it's it's basically, we got really nice levels here. Really nice levels to speculate on range highs and range lows with the VWAP, right? Once you get the price action stopping at certain level, right, that is the moment you can speculate on certain areas to look for a short, right? We talked about this short today. However, we did hit the VWAP and the highest volume node here on the lower time frames. When we do go to the 3 minute or the 1 minute, the highest volume candle right over here got heavily respected with the VWAP, right? And this is when the price stops. When the price stops from a falling knife, then we can speculate on shorts, on longs at certain levels. We are getting the drop right now. If we do claim this low, we got 50% Fibonacci, guys, from the higher time frame. It can be a quick little scalp. Or even a day trade. You might get a pretty decent recovery. And the main reason why it is the 50% Fibonacci from the higher time frame levels, right, it's the strongest support that I do see available, and it could get destroyed. No doubt, I'm very much aware that it can get destroyed and just drop down here to 55 and $54,000 and even 52. We're not too far off right now. If we are going to get a drop like today, it might just drop down there to those levels. However, 50%, $56,250. Sweep today's lows and get the bounce. It is very much a possibility. What about Ethereum? We can take a look at Ethereum. Why not? We can take a look at Ethereum. Stream is lagging, but you're going through nice audio wise. Okay, stream is lagging, cam is lagging, everything is lagging, guys. Yeah, I know, internet is not too good. Millionaires are fighting here. I'm going to end up the stream, guys, because the video is not performing well anyway. I see a lot of people dropping off, okay, and the stream is not performing well. So the best thing is to just cut the stream if it's not a good performer, okay? I'm really, really sorry. I'm going to fix my internet. Don't sell. This is retirement plan, not a get-rich-quick scheme, says 𝗕𝗶𝘆. I know. 15K soon, says Corey Mini. There is a bearish case scenario, and I will talk about a bearish case scenario on tomorrow's video update. It's the massive ABC flat corrective structure that could take us down to $15,000, right? I'm going to end up the stream, guys. Sorry about the stream. Sorry about the internet connection. I will be back tomorrow with more and better. Really sorry for today's stream. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I will be back with more tomorrow, legends. Thank you very much. The stream is perfect. Yeah, but I see a lot of people dropping off and a lot of people complaining. So, and I do see here my internet is not looking too good. For some reason, I'm having some crazy waves and it's not sustainable. Thank you very much, legends. I will see you tomorrow.